Now, I know that video that you made wasn't directed at me specifically, but I'm gonna respond to it anyway, as if it were. Now, you may have all this nice foliage at the front of your house with all these nice little plants and everything, but I have a river. Yeah? Okay. I have a nice little river. This is in my backyard. Okay? This is the house I live in right now. Well, okay, fine. For the next 4 days, I will have a river. After that, nope. I do have some foliage though. I don't know what they are, but I got a bunch of this, a bush, some bushes. I got a dirty dying flower. I don't know what's going on over here. I also live right next to a busy road, so you have that advantage over me as well. But I have some foliage, and I did put some of it there myself. About 2 plants. I put 2 flowers in there. Both of them were marigolds. Both of them were marigolds. Oh, and I've also got some plants around the front there. Little bits of things here and there. I'm not sure what you can see. I have the front facing camera on so that I can see me. Gonna go up this little alleyway here. So that, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna show you what I live with for the next 4 days, where I have been living for 3 years, I think. I thought the neighbor was sitting out on their porch, so yeah, this busy ass road. Lots of cars down that way. I have to park across the street over there. That's the boat I'm in. It's gonna be a little less noisy at the new apartment. There's more buildings, but there's less traffic. More buildings, but less traffic. It's a residential area. This is more of a, I almost want to call it a project that I live at right now. The building I'm in used to be, oh, pardon me. Oh, speaking of spiders, we got a little guy right there. Little tiny guy. Ugh. Spiders are gross. Anyway, this current house used to be a post office. The doors are a little sticky. Did I lock that other door? I don't know. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It used to be a post office. There's a big ass light fixture there. This is the kitchen. A little messy. We're in the process of moving. Let me come down this dark hallway real quick. Whoop. Ah, there we go. It's got a drop ceiling with these fluorescent bulbs. So it's definitely got an office setting. We're going to be moving into a 3-bedroom. And my plan for my new apartment is I would like to have a small recording studio in one of the bedrooms. The reverb in the house is a little bit worse than what it is here, There's a fair amount of reverb in the new apartment, but I know that sound foam is relatively cheap. Um, Relatively. So I'm probably going to end up putting some sound foam pads along the wall and turn the office into a small recording studio. It's a little smaller than this room, just a little bit. Not by much, but I want to say it's 3/4 of this size. So there's still plenty of room for what we'd like to do. And a smaller space would mean less foam. So that's the boat I'm in. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's my plan. And I'm also going to be focusing on some photography because I too, as you now know, Dan, I too have social disorders and whatnot. And we're taking steps and working on trying to work around them. And I will be making steps to get photos that I've taken put into galleries. You'll have to excuse my pauses. My mental problem forces me to focus heavily on the phrasing I need because I can't find the words. I'll be taking photographs, and my mother will be helping me find galleries to put them in. And I'll be making portfolios, and maybe I'll be able to put some of my photos on things like coffee mugs, coasters, mouse pads, and sell them as objects. Maybe I'll even be able to make posters like what this guy did. It's John Cash. He's a caricature artist. He's really good. Emily actually met the guy in person. I think that's the guy that taught her some stuff. I don't remember, but yeah, I'll be focusing on photography, and I would like to do commentary recording or vlogs or something. The only problem is I'm not very good at speaking by myself, so I would need to find a partner or something of that effect, because I'm having a hard time standing here in the middle of my office right now just thinking of something to say to keep the video. But that's what the starting point plans are: photography, commentary, vlogging, something to keep my mind off of the things that I've got going on. So that's the plan. And I see you've just messaged me on Discord asking me how goes the morning. The morning goes pretty well. I just took my medication for the day, and I gotta fold some laundry, and that's about all I gotta do today. Back at you, brah.